7 cities built
by JT.
And we laughed all the way.
Childhood to manhood.
I'm really proud of you.
But now the prince says farewell.
I started it and I'm going to finish it.
What's it going to be like not living together?
The emotional 1-hour series finale, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, NBC Monday.
Next on Wavy News 10 tonight.
Norfolk police are investigating a murder with unusual circumstances. I'm Cy Bolton. I'll have a live report coming up.
We'll have the latest on the search for more wreckage in the crash of Flight 592. And this amusement park ride turns into a rescue for a North Carolina family.
Hi, everybody. I'm meteorologist Jim Lawrence in your local weather station, and get ready because the heat is on.
And I'm Chris Reckling. More tense moments at Indy. I'll have the story coming up in sports.
Next on Wavy News 10 at 6.
Only from Domino's, our new Roma herb crust pizza. Sun-dried tomatoes, roasted garlic, and basil baked into the crust. Then Parmesan crunchies all around the edge. Try a large one topping, just $9.99.
For hot and wild, call Domino's now.
There were 2 times when we wanted our customers to really appreciate the new Chrysler Sebring convertible. Day and night. We literally redefined the convertible from the ground up.
Of course, sunny skies and starry nights aren't the only reasons to own this car.
It's quieter than you'd expect.
Cab forward provides more interior room as well as a more stable ride.
It truly is a car that gives you the sun, the moon,
and an actual backseat.
If you could see it from the sky, you'll see it on Wavy News 10. Exclusive Chopper 10 coverage, anytime, anywhere. From the station more people in Hampton Roads watch for local news. The only station on your side. Wavy TV 10.
These help define a Consumer's Digest Best Buy and help explain why Dodge Stratus was selected to win this award. These help define the Dodge Best Buy celebration. Now save on Dodge Stratus, which offers more standard features than Contour, Altima, and Accord. The Dodge Best Buy celebration. It just doesn't get any better. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
Closed captioning provided by Bell Atlantic, the heart of communication.
You're watching Wavy TV 10. Live from the station on your side, this is Wavy News 10 at 6.
Good evening. Norfolk police are on the scene of what appears to be a very unusual murder tonight. It happened in Colonial Place. Cy Bolton is live tonight at Delaware and Mayflower. Cy.
Well, Greg, police are giving us very little information at this time. What we suspect from speaking with family, friends, and neighbors has yet to be confirmed. Now, there is a woman's body inside the house here at 743 Delaware. It's about ready to come out with a medical examiner here. We believe that to be Megan Jones, who lives at the house. Now, police are questioning a man in connection with her murder, and we believe that to be her husband, Tobin Jones. Now, it's not clear exactly what tipped police off to all of this, but when they arrived around 10:30 this morning, they found Megan Jones' body. She'd been dead for days, and it's believed she was wrapped in a rug. They found Tobin Jones mowing the lawn and took him in for questioning. Police suspicions jumped at the side of a moving van ready to tow the family car. And inside that car, a mixture of white rocks and powder, strongly resembling cocaine. Neighbors and family friends serving as potential witnesses say they haven't seen Megan Jones in days, but police haven't given them any insight into their investigation.
They won't tell me anything. All I know is that she's been missing. They contacted me last Wednesday, and that's all I know. So.
Who contacted you last Wednesday?
The detectives bureau.
So there's been something working with this case since then?
I would think so.
Now, interestingly, Jones was picked up earlier this week for stalking another woman, not his wife. That arrest coincides with the last time Megan Jones was seen alive. Now, both Jones were prominent players in the Little Theater of Norfolk. It appears to be a strange and very dangerous act that has played out here this week. I'm Cy Bolton reporting live from Norfolk. Greg, now back to you.
Cy, thank you. Thank you for that live report. Well, a woman is fighting for her life after being shot in Portsmouth tonight. It happened last night in the 800 block of Elmhurst Lane. Police say the woman was driving when a bullet went through her windshield. The victim's name has not been released. No suspects are in custody. It was supposed to be a quick joyride, but it turned into a 3-hour nightmare in North Carolina. The ride is called the Drop Zone. It drops you 160 feet and lasts 56 seconds. But last night, the ride didn't make it to the top. Firefighters had to rescue a family trapped inside. No one was hurt. The ride has been shut down. Investigators say the fire was suspicious. It happened in the 800 block of B Avenue. The blaze was brought under control shortly before 2. 2 buildings were damaged. No one was injured. That fire is under investigation. The Justice Department is investigating conditions at Beaumont Juvenile Correctional Center. The center houses some of the most dangerous juveniles in the state. Allegations of physical and mental abuse prompted that investigation. Nordstrom says it will not allow the federal government to dictate who they hire tonight. The department store is the centerpiece of the MacArthur Mall, but the store does not agree with employment requirements imposed by the government. HUD says the store must hire 51% of low-income people. Otherwise, it will not guarantee federal loans for the project.
The city is claiming that this project is going to benefit low and moderate income people, then it raises the question about whether Nordstrom is really interested in doing that.
Andrew Sachs filed a lawsuit against HUD for using community development grants for the project. It was thrown out by a federal judge, but he plans to appeal. And divers will continue to explore the giant crater left by the Valujet crash, but the divers cannot go in until they receive some special biohazard suits. Investigators hope to find more wreckage, and so far searchers have only recovered about 10% of the plane. They're hoping for more success.
The cockpit voice recorder is of top priority to us, and we're very hopeful that we can still find it.
110 people died in the crash. Experimental radar will be used to detect items in the mud. That equipment will be brought in on Monday. And a Newsweek poll indicates 56% of air travelers are not scared to fly on discount airlines, but the same number are less likely to fly on Valujet. 80% say the crash has not affected their confidence in commercial airlines. And the captain of a Boeing 727 passed out after losing cabin pressure. That's why the American Transair made an emergency landing Sunday. The captain was later revived and landed the plane in Indianapolis. 12 passengers were treated for ear pain and nausea. That incident is under investigation. And the Navy is also investigating Friday's collision of a nuclear-powered submarine and a merchant ship. Despite the damages, the USS Jacksonville made it to the Norfolk Naval Base, but the Navy says no water leaked into the vessel. Officials also say the nuclear propulsion system was not damaged. The merchant ship is at Norfolk International Terminals. It has a 21-foot gash in the rear. And private funeral services will be held tomorrow for Admiral Mike Borda. The Chief of Navy Operations killed himself Thursday. Ed Rabel tonight with more on the controversy regarding Borda's Vietnam decorations.
Borda was remembered for fostering a sense of family, even inviting Navy wives aboard the aircraft carrier George Washington when it sailed from Norfolk for Bosnia in 1994. But today, the controversy grows over his suicide. At issue, the so-called V-pins Borda wore on his Vietnam War service ribbons. A military research organization which dug out these Navy documents citing Borda for his service in Vietnam says there's no mistake. Borda was not entitled to wear the combat V-pins.
It would have been extremely humiliating for an officer in his position to have been exposed as claiming combat service when in fact he did not have it.
The man who was chief of naval operations during Vietnam says Borda had every right to wear the pins.
His citations in both cases refer to combat operations, and in my judgment, that's adequate, and as chief of naval operations, I would have said, wow.
While today, much of the focus is on some small bits of cloth and metal and Borda's right to wear them, here at the Pentagon there is also this question. Will we ever know all that led Admiral Borda to take his own life? Ed Rabel, NBC News, the Pentagon.
And President Clinton will move quickly to appoint a new chief of naval operations. Still ahead tonight, the Olympics are 2 months away, but today was still a big day for Atlanta. And the new Miss Universe has been crowned. Find out what she plans to do on her first day as queen. But first, a man who definitely deserves an award.